Hey, let's continue. Amnesia, the dark descent.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Why is this place so dark? I wonder. Be careful when enemies are near. Crouching left control in the darkness makes you a lot harder to spot. Okay, so there will be enemies now then, huh? Oh, okay. That is an enemy. Is he coming in this direction? There didn't seem many places to hide. Okay, I don't like the music. You. Okay, I don't see the monster anywhere. Shouldn't have spoken so soon. Is that happening because of my sanity? Or lack of it? Okay, let's regain a little bit of this sanity. We have 2 doors, I guess? 3. Let's start with this one.
Is anyone there?
Is anyone there? Is there any? Yes. Okay, what is this ash? Does this? Ooh. I don't know. Ice. I know there was nothing. Can't really scare me if I didn't see any monster. Anyway, let's read this
22nd
note.
of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Very interesting. Did you have memory problems even before drinking the potion? How many tinder boxes? 8. I forgot the name of the thing. It's blocked from the other side. The door leading to the back room is blocked off. Find another way in. So maybe this is gonna be a way off, out of the place. This goes to that, yeah. How's my, yeah, almost nothing, but I have plenty of it. If I can find one of those oil cans. Okay. No monster. Oh. Oh, did I not see that before? I wish wish there was something like a source of light in the middle of the room. Oh no. Okay. Now I'm scared. Now I'm very scared. I don't remember this part anymore. Okay, let's just redo the thingy.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Wow. So that orb is changing itself, huh? That is very interesting indeed. But my sanity must be horrible, yeah. Health. All is good. Shit, okay. I kinda need these now. So, I haven't found anything. But I am in a very bad shape. Gonna run around now. So definitely doesn't open. I don't know where to go anymore. Have I missed anything? I really need to regain my sanity back. Did I miss? This is that door, right? Yeah, that's the same door. Then there were the two notes. Need to find another way. This was the last place. Okay. Why did my sanity increase? Like in this room it seems to be much better. Alright, so I don't think there's anything there. But I've got plenty. Oh, wait. No, yeah, this is where I came from. Find another way through. Yeah, this is not... This is just leading me back to the entrance hall. Okay, I'm kind of stuck right now. So find another way in. That doesn't really help. So what I'm thinking is some kind of lever or something. Maybe a secret passage somewhere. Let's see. Maybe a monster can come and get me and end my suffering. Oh, look at that. Exploring is good for you. So, I am 95% sure that this room is completely free of anything of use. Next room. Okay. Same thing. What was that? That was a fucking chair. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna be on the dark now. I'm consuming way too much lantern oil. It's blocked from the other side. Is there any way I can... No. 9. Holy shit! Fuck you! Ah! All is good. Okay. Okay. That... Oh! Stupid! That's the problem. Okay, now I have to be careful because... Oh. What? Come here. No. I'm just mistaken. Oh, I... Fuck! Ah. Okay. It's not even a trap, it's just a random thing that happens. Seven. I spent way too many tinder boxes already. So first, let's look through this place. See if you can find anything useful before proceeding. Because I think I know what I have to do here. Okay, can I open this? Okay. Over here. Okay, we're all good. Okay. So we're supposed to yeah, just do that. What's up? The rope won't pull the hatch open. Something must be clogging the pulley. Yeah, there's something out. There we go. Oh. Okay. Hey. Can I pull now? Yay! Okay. Into the depths we go. Very scary. What is all these? What are? Oh my god! This flashy thing. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic waters smothered him as he struggled to make. What's up? Wait. I wasn't here. And... Shit! Water monster! kind of want to just die to this monster. So I know what happens. It's just gonna stay here, this son of a bitch. Okay. Nope. Get out of here. Ooh. Will you please fuck off? It's just not gonna let me go, right? What if is there a door there? There is not. Ooh. So, lever. What does it do? It opens something. I must run for my life. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh shit. There's another. Oh no! Slippery. Fucking hell. I'm not feeling good. Okay. No! Okay. Son of a bitch, I hate when you just can't. Can I take this? Body part. Go there. Yeah, get out of here. Punk. How do I open it? That doesn't sound healthy. Oh, thank you. Exactly what I needed. Hey, would you go over there? Yeah, go fetch. Yeah, it's a good boy. Okay, okay. I know what I'm doing. I think. He seems to like arms. Go get more arms. All the way over there. Yeah. Oh, okay, I thought he was coming. Now he is! Okay, okay, there are two different noises! Motherfucker. I'm running out of body parts. All the way over there, go. Go fetch. Yeah, he's gonna catch me. Dude, would you fuck off for like a second? Over there. I need this. Yeah, thank you. You need to be going roar. Hey! Dude! I told you to fuck off. What the hell? He only likes arms. Great. I can't look all the way down. Okay. Yeah. I chose the best time to start running. There were more body parts, yeah. There. Now I'm gonna Go back, run in there. And there. Go, go, go! Run, run, run! I should have closed him in there. Fuck! Fuck! Oh my goodness! I hate when you jump against something and he just won't go up. Oh, come on, Daniel. No. Okay. I'm guessing I'm have to do this. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, that was intense. That was very intense. I barely survived. Don't tell me I have to run from water monster again. Come on. In the darkness. Oh, great. Oh. Yeah, I'm dead. Just kill me already. Yeah, thank you. Oh. Block the path. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hint. Let's go. And run. Okay. Block the path. Oh, it's here. Fuck, I should have closed the door. Woohoo! No! Oh, I'm not looking at the enemy, there's nothing to look at. Fuck. Oh, this is a maze. No! Get out! Did I go back where I was? Hoisted. Please tell me I'm out of this watery hell. Please. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Why there's no water here? This doesn't make any sense. Really? Oh, this feels good. But okay, this feels so much better. My goodness. Calming. And this is scary. Oh, just playing on the water. Hey. That would be stupid. Yeah, let's continue playing the song. So I can go down. I feel like my commentary today is just crap, but it's a Friday night and no, I just wanna. Okay, fine. I guess I'm gonna explore. Guess from them. Doesn't sound that scary. No, does it? Looks just fine.
My journals are gone. What would they want with my journal?
Oh, what happened to your journal? Did they take your journal and ripped all the pages and spread it all over the mansion? Does seem like it. Yeah, so it's Friday, and Friday is a very hard day for me, usually. I'm kind of tired. It's like 1 a.m. right now. It's exactly 1 a.m. right now. That's it.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
No, no. Hopefully he was okay, but knowing these kind of games, he was probably not. We gotta fill our stock again. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in there. So what's in this? The door is stuck due to a broken lock. The lock is broken. Find another way to open the closet door in the guest room. Do I still have that thing? Does this work? No. Oh, I think I remember this place. I remember being stuck in here. Something about painting, maybe? I really enjoy the music. It's very calming. It looks like this place was already searched. It's all destroyed. Ooh, a crowbar. Come on, that was too easy. I guess I was thinking about the wrong place. Anything under the bed? Over the bed? No. Alright.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house.
Herbert.
I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface.
Wait.
His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Yeah, exactly. What the hell? That sounds very sketchy. Sounds weird. Sounds like people are sweeping the floor. Okay, that came out very easily. I don't need that. I don't need to light that. This is light enough already.
The key.
must be a key in here. An important key is hidden in the gas room. Okay. Fuck. Oh no. Okay. No! Holy shit, I can feel him breathing down my neck. Ooh! Go away. There's nobody here. Is he gone? Music is still going on. Monster music? No. Okay. I guess I can do that. Damn. Oh, this isn't fun. Alright. Yeah, it's probably behind it. Come on. Make it a bit more difficult on the game. It doesn't have to be that easy. What is
4th
this?
of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Is this how you released all this evil and all these monsters around this place? This shadow following you all around?
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Why is it on a... Okay. Let me just do something here, just out of... Get this. Grab it. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Grab it and hide. Grab it and hide. Picked up machine room key. Are we good? We're good. Okay. So the monster, is it not down, like out here? He went in this direction. The strange ladder frightened him, but it was also the only way in which offered some comfort. So I have a machinery room key. I could go to the study. Yeah, since we're up here, why not? Let's go to the study. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damaged curiosity. Professor Taylor, I have no idea who that is. Oh no. This is one of the scary places, right? I believe it is. Okay. Let's get to it. Only a game. If you die, you can just start over from your last checkpoint. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. Nothing. Okay. Fine, I won't use that lantern anymore, ever again. It's too inefficient. It burns through the fuel too fast. Too fast. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to go over there, or maybe yeah, let me just explore this place first. Oh no! Oh no! I remember this place, and I remember painting, staring at me, and changing, and being very scared by it. Alright, first, yeah, that's closed.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
What? The organs? Yeah, they're usually inside the animal's body. Okay, is that a head? Oh no, or a doggy. Okay, there was a note. Animal experiments. Canis lupus familiaris. 1658, April 12th. April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induces stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response. I don't know what that means. Causes the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. So he was doing the experiments on dogs and animals and rabbits, I guess. And he realized that it was not working, so he... Huh? Milestones of human anatomy. Damn, this is macabre. So he asked that the guy and his men, the ones from the wine cellar, he asked them to capture and kidnap humans for the experiment. I don't know how someone would get away with doing such a thing, but you know. Is that Alexander? How that's supposed to change? It's not gonna scare me now. That's a pee-pee man. Okay. Ooh, tinderbox. Oh fucking hell! That scared the crap out of me. Huh? What is this? What is this? Why is this so weird? I don't know what that is supposed to be. Yeah. There's something behind his bones. No, isn't there something? Are you still okay? Still not changing. Yeah. I'm not gonna remove all these books. Okay. Don't trust this painting. And No one is supposed to have it. What was that supposed to be? It made a weird noise. Okay. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yield nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill the void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Fucker. Okay, no monster. This place is thoroughly investigated. Let's take a look at this place here. It's a dead end. Alright. The only way to go is to break the window. Can I just break it with my bare hands, or... Yeah. Get a chair. That will suffice. That scared me. Ah. Ew, get out of here. Ooh. What was it doing up down there? Out here. Hopefully I don't fall to my death. It would be so good if there was like a monster in there right now. So there surely is not any monsters here, right? There's no place to go. Elevator renovation plans. What is this? When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries from where I came. Mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered the gate. What the hell does that even mean? What are these beacons of knowledge? They all appear to convey some sort of message. Don't remember what the other one said. Hey! Come on! Ooh, elevator machine instructions. In the elevator, if the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meters should read up 8 and down 8. Okay. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Okay, so maybe this was my problem. I guess this is where I got stuck. I got a flow cycle rod. Great. Gotta be kind of fast here because of oil. This is the... Oh, there's something inside. Oh, never mind. So this is the back of that area that I was. Alright. So I guess my objective here is done. I should go. Nothing else to collect. It's a powerful monster. No nobody inside. Doesn't appear to be. Okay, I gotta go check that painting again. See if it's gonna be creepy. It's just his normal creepy. Not creepy. Okay, I guess this study place is... Did I completely ignore this door? I think I did. What the hell, man? Is there any lights I can... Nah, I can see just fine. Oh, crucifix. Haven't seen many of those. Not that I've noticed. Oh, a note. Okay, great. Oh, ooh, this sounds like it's a very interesting letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20 odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Helidromus described it in the Hortus Conclusius. It was as it was told about an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged, its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstad. Altstad. I don't know how to pronounce it. Altest. Investigating one of the antiquated trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. The orbs? Or are these beacon things? As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, the guardian of the orb, was restless and in its pursuit. I made my way to the nearby ravine, where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves and of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the trenched land as the glowing amber gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground grasping for air. Oh, fucking hell, my heart. Fucking dogs, man. Sometimes I just wanna throw them out the window. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. Where were you in the first place? Genoa sounds very far from... What is this, Germany? The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. Oh, you're writing about it right now. The last time we spoke, uh, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Agrippa. That's the guy from the beacon. That's interesting. Oh, so he found an orb on a cave, and but a monster, the protector, guardian of the orb, followed him. Interesting. Okay. So this is the way to the elevator place, I think.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Do you really think Alexander is on there? I honestly think that there's some twist, like, oh, I am Alexander all along. I don't know. Yeah, it's not working. Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. Alright. The ascending room, as Daniels called it. Machine room, which I have the door. I have the key for. Wait a second. I think there's another place to explore before coming in here. Huh?
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Oh. This Herbert guy sounds like he cares for us. Or for Daniel. Come on. So what is this place? I didn't even read. Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that a young man... Is this a dangerous place? How many tinder boxes? I have 15. That's pretty good. What's up? The darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. Oh, come on, don't say that. Fuck you. Okay. This place is very, very, very dark. It's like pitch dark. I can't see. Oh no, I can't see some of that. Yeah. So we have to search these places very thoroughly. Yeah, let's just do this. Huh? Oh, there's no torch in here. Great. Oh, am I a bit... But there's no torch in here. What the hell? Okay. Drill part. Great. Monster time. Was this the one object that I'm here to take? I can't see shit. I'm very on edge right now.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
These are the human test subjects. Oh, don't tell me there's a... Oh no. Wait a second. Let me just look through this place first. Equipment. This is where I came from. I got the drill part over there. And equipment, and this is the machine parts. I want to see the equipment first. Is there any other? Yeah. Huh? This is correct, right? Equipment, yeah. That's good. Let's take a look at this. Little girl apparently is crying somewhere. The valve has rusted shut. Primary. What is that for? I have absolutely no idea. First thing that came into my mind is...
Closing in.
First thing it came into my mind is oil for machines that make them greasy and slippery. So yeah, I'm not good with words. Regarding explosive mixture, Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the floor drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your father-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is to mix the liquids and you're ready to go. Agrippa. So, am I looking for these 2 liquids? It totally sounds like a kid. Fuck, I don't know where to go. I'm kinda lost. I just close this. Hate this darkness. This is just an extra. Ooh. Drill part. Some items can be combined in the inventory. Like this, like this. Okay. Not yet. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm feeling kinda... Okay, that feels better, I guess. But my sanity is leaping away from me. Okay, now let's go... This is where it was. No, it's not. Ah, these places are so dark. Okay, this is good. This is survivability. Okay, let's just go in the darkness right now. Get used to the dark. Be insane. I don't care. I can't see shit. Yeah, I just can't see. Oh. Drill part. Drill part. Yay! Combination does not make sense. does not work. Okay. Anything else here? I got this story important item. I am sure there won't be any monster waiting for me outside. Now go there. Just leave it up. Full. Ah, it's so dark. Oh, I think I've explored everywhere down here. Let's go to the machine parts. Right? Yeah. It won't budge. Oh no. That's where the monster is gonna come out from. What's up? The roller from the cave-in is hindering further passage to the storage. Find a way to get through. Okay. Like, it won't budge. Do I have a... If only I had taken the crowbar with me. I don't... Do I have to... I feel like I explored everywhere down here. And there's not much to explore. And this is just this room. So I guess I'm done with this place for now. I'll come back when I have the explosives. The two liquids. Which notes. Chemical relocation? No, this is from the beginning. Explosive mixture. I have prepared explosives you need for clearing the floor. Can't stress enough. Do you tell where the liquids are not themselves? You can separate to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. Oh, wait. Let me see something. I still have this chemistry pot. Was I supposed to have used this before? Is there any kind of torch I can use down here? Cause yeah. Primary. Yes. And here. They're supposed to have 2. Secondary. I thought these were... No use, the valve has rusted shut. Well, what am I supposed to do with it then? Full circle. This is just for the machine. That would never work. So these are the 2 thingamajigs. I need to find a way to unrust them? What the hell is that? That's a very annoying fly. How do you unrust things? I actually don't know. I'm using my lantern way too much. Okay. Oh, have I not been here before? Is there ghosts in the story? Because I really doubt this little girl can be alive. You know what? I'm gonna go somewhere else. See if I can make any progress in another area. Back hall. I got the key to that place, the machinery room. So I'm gonna take a quick look in there. I came from down there. Both rooms upstairs are completely done. I think I got all the imported items in both. So yeah, let's go to the machine room. Thought the game had crashed for a second. Yeah, this is exactly the place where I got stuck. Well, I think I know what to do now. Well, I have the hint.
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Very strange indeed. Ask for somebody's help. Oh, pressure. Is there any? Yay. Okay. I remember having something about that. Journal? Notes? Yeah, the instructions. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meters should read up 8 and down 8. Okay. So up has to be 8 and down has to be 8. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. 1. Yeah. 5 plus 2 and 1. Yay! Can I change it? No, that's great. That means this puzzle is complete. Perfect. Okay. Let's go down now. And what's in here? Ooh. The flow. Machine equipment memo. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged, and keep the others in the inner study room in case all 3 would crack again. So can I use this stuff? No, I don't think it's here. Looks like ooh. but I can remove them. Okay. So I need to find 3 more. 2 more. Yeah. Keep it. Yep, that's it. Okay. There we go. Monster. Can't see anything. Very dark in here.
What is this place?
Hey. Oh, that's good. A bit more than before. What is this place indeed? There's some coal in here, which I need. I know this. I don't remember how you're supposed to find this out, but I know this. Or maybe this is definitely not what you're supposed to do, but it's what I did anyway. I don't know. Yeah, it's still very dark in here. There you go. Now it's pretty. What's this note?
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
So you came here looking after this Alexander guy. Somehow I don't think that was a smart decision. Can I do this? More. Ah, yeah, I wonder how I figured out how to do this. Yay. So here, I need... Machinery needs more work before it will turn. Yeah. So we need gears. Just like these. Apparently... cogwheels, yeah. 3. Let's see if I can find any down here. I remember seeing one upstairs. Is there any of them up here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Oh, here you go. Heavy cog. That's one. That's two. And I know where the third one is. I think. Oh. That's two. And that's three. I'm still thinking about what something to lose those wheels from that place. Has the stuck wheels. More work. Wait, what? More cogs? Or is this a final thing and I need to do something more? Okay, let me just read that note again. Wait. Yeah, go back. Elevator. Make sure the flow is set according to following chart. Treat this team. Did I skip a puzzle? Not sure. I cannot remove any of these, so I'm sure this is correct. The machinery needs more work before you will turn. Where? It seems this is burning just fine. This is connected to this place. Is there anything I can do here? Absolutely nothing, apparently. Here is already done. The cogs are all in there. Can I turn this? I cannot. More work. Does this go anywhere else? More work. That turns just fine. What if I turn to the other side? Won't go. It won't go! What am I supposed to do? It doesn't work. It wants more work, but I can't get more work for him. I already gave him all the work I had. I have no more work to give. Unless I'm skipping something.
It's cold.
Oh yeah, this
So cold.
this stuff here. Do I need two more?
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Are you so dangerous like that, Daniel? here. Should I leave it on the correct hole? Where am I supposed to put that? I just realized I had it. I had forgotten about it. It would have probably asked me, right? Nothing here looked like. No? Are you sure? Interesting. I wonder why I was stuck here last time. So this is not. Yeah. I need more rods then. Let me just check notes. Only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Storage. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study room in case all 3 would crack again. Storage. Where is the storage? Okay. Yeah, I probably need all the 3. So this place right here is complete, right? Yeah, it is. Oh. Don't mind if I do. So yeah, I'm done over here. Let me see if I can find any other rods. I guess I just have to look more on that place where the little girl was crying. Unfortunately. I'm very tired right now. But I want to pass this part because it beat me last time. And I gave up playing this game because of this part, and I don't want to give up playing this game anymore. I wanted to follow it to the end. So, let's just inspect every single nook and cranny from this place. Just for me to be absolutely sure there is nothing I am missing. There's nothing here, it doesn't seem. Doesn't look like. Which is exactly the same thing. Get out. Nothing here. I'm absolutely sure there's nothing there. Here, this thing I can't open. Yeah. Machine parts. I only have 3. It must be here somewhere. Like these things. How do I Ah, there we go. Can I... Okay. Okay, can I get the thing back? I think I already have. And the other one? I lit both. And then after that, I'm gonna have to run. Because it's gonna be volatile. Explosive, alright. Yeah. You're a monster and you're scary and blah blah blah. I just want to get past this part. Get away! Is it gonna blow? Do I have to do something with it? Don't tell me I need another item. Okay. Alright, it would have gone off by now, right? I'm gonna go back. And how do I do it? Do I throw a box at it? Oh! Whoa! It was exactly that. I was not expecting it for it to work. We're going into uncharted territory. Don't think I've ever been to this place before. I really don't think I'm gonna find anyone alive in here.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Food storage. Food storage? Yeah, this looks like a place that there would be a monster in. Okay. Ew. Guess this place was forgotten. I can see that. Give me that. I really want it. Yay. Hold on, little girl, ghost. I'll be right there for you to kill me. I'm glad these tinder boxes glow the way they do. Oh, fuck. I guess that was occupied. Yeah, there it is. He didn't find me. Going there. Where is it? There. Okay, just going down that place. Yeah, this means that there's no more monster, right?
Please, I beg you.
Come on. This is just not cool, man. It's absolutely disgusting. Machine parts. Wait. Can I go back up? Holy fuck! Okay, fuck you, game. Oh. Alright. What is that? What is this place? And what is this? I don't want to touch these chains. Don't feel comfortable. Ooh, there they are. In case of a missing rod, if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is one rod in the inner study room, which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using the amended one. And oh yeah. Just gonna Are they after me right now? I totally thought this was like a dude, a corpse on the against the wall like that. So don't touch the chains. Fuck off, monster. Yeah, that's it. Fuck! Oh, he knows I'm here. Oh, fuck. Okay. All my body went numb right now. Oh, come on. Just let me run. I don't care for that room. Not a good time for running out of that. Oh, fuck. Just fall on top of him. Oh, great. What the hell? Oh, great. Ah, fucking motherfucker. Ah, my legs are non-existent right now. Do I have the stuff? I have the stuff! Thank you, game. You are amazing. So don't run. Won't work. I know the checkpoint is right there, so I don't give a shit. Why are you hitting the door? Oh, there we go. Okay. Darkness can act as cover, alright. Where is he? Huh? Where? I'm going in the darkness. I'm gonna run. Oh, fuck that place to oblivion and Dagon and every single Daedric prince. The evil ones. What? This place is supposed to be safe. Nice. Oh, it's not a nice fountain anymore. This flash thing is spreading all over. Okay, please don't let there be a monster in there. Please. Oh, no, that's not the way. down here. How is my health? A few cuts and bruises. Only 2 lantern oils. Okay. What? B. I probably have to put them in the right places, right? Trinity. 3. 4-phase amplitude rod. Well, probably there. And flow cycle. Probably on the side. And now we turn the lever downstairs and we turn on the elevator and get the hell out of this place where I've been stuck in for all my life. Yay! Let's get out of here. No! You're not allowed. No! Fuck off. You've done that so many times now. And it still scares me. Oh my goodness. I think I'm free of this place. No. No. No, 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 you're not allowed. I'm just going down the elevator. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Absolutely fucking nothing. Yeah, down here is probably gonna be much worse, if I had to guess. But oh, it's following me. Come on. That must not have felt good. Yeah, no going back through there now. Let's hope there's another elevator somewhere at the end of this dungeon. Okay. That's enough for today. I'm very tired. Yeah. I'm enjoying this game. I got past the place I was stuck in. But seriously, I need some sleep now. So maybe see you next time. Bye.